The morning sun was still resting on the treetops. The birds were preparing to chirp when suddenly a strange sound echoed through the jungle. Hee-ha! Oof! I fell! This voice belonged to none other than King Doo-Doo. Doo-Doo had decided to start the royal workout program today to become braver, faster, and most importantly, a less screaming king. Momo the monkey stood holding a bamboo stick. "Your Majesty, let's go. Step 1, gymnastics." Doo-Doo wiggled one leg, then the other. And then, thud, the entire throne shook. Cheater the parrot laughed loudly. "That's not gymnastics, that's gymnastick. The whole body looks like a stick." Benny the deer stepped forward. "Your Majesty, you need to learn balance first. Stand on this rock, just 5 seconds." Doo-Doo climbed onto the rock. 1 second, 2. Then suddenly he sneezed. "Ah, chew!" And he fell right on top of Momo. Everyone burst into laughter. Ellie the elephant arrived, carrying a basket. "All right, Your Majesty, the workout is fine, but there are also duties. Some complaints, some meetings, some decisions." Doo-Doo waved his hand. "Ellie, I'm a very busy king today. I have to practice being brave." Momo winked and said, "Yes, the royal screams need practice too." Doo-Doo cleared his throat and let out a tiny squeak. "Hee-ha, just that much. No need for more." The whole jungle erupted in laughter. But during this laughter, a doe ran in, panting, completely trembling. "King, that black shadow, it appeared again." The laughter suddenly stopped. Fear descended upon their faces. Doo-Doo's scream got stuck in his throat. Momo whispered, "Oh no, the same shadow that appeared in the last episode." Ellie adopted a serious tone. "Doo-Doo, perhaps we need to investigate again. The animals are scared." Doo-Doo tried to show courage. Yes, absolutely. A king is never scared. Just sometimes he trembles a little, that's all." Cheater reported. "The shadow was seen in the forest across the river, the place with the big banyan trees." Momo opened his ready-made packet. "I'm ready, but if it's time to run, I'll be the first one to bolt." Benny said nervously, "That place is very scary. There are also signs of big paw prints there." Doo-Doo widened his eyes and asked, "Paw prints? Big ones? Meaning a really big animal?" Ellie put her hand on her head. "Doo-Doo, you are the king. You will go and see." And so, the team was ready again. Doo-Doo, trying to be brave. Ellie, the wise one. Momo, the agile one. Benny, the sensitive one. Cheater, the constant talker. And these 5 walked towards the dense part of the jungle. The trees were growing taller. The sunlight was fading. There was a strange smell in the air. Momo suddenly shrieked, "Oh, something ran over my foot!" Cheater immediately replied, "That was your tail." Everyone glared at him. Benny stopped at the riverbank and said, "Look at this. These paw prints, they are very big." Doo-Doo sniffed the ground, then immediately recoiled. These look like panther prints." Ellie nodded. "Yes. But panthers don't usually wander around here like this. Something is definitely wrong." The last bit of sunlight also hid in the trees. Now only darkness lay ahead. And then the same shadow, with the same silence, in the same terrifying manner. Long, sleek, and a shimmer in the eyes. Doo-Doo's scream got stuck in his throat, then finally burst out. "Ha!" The shadow paused. The rustling sound. A leaf fell from the tree, and then the shadow let out a soft growl, but did not attack. Instead, it paused. Momo whispered, "This is strange. Why didn't it run away when it saw us?" "It didn't attack either." Benny said, "I think it wants to call us over." Doo-Doo took a scared step forward. Let's see. Maybe it wants help. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe." Ellie said, "Just go. No need to talk, just walk." And they all followed the shadow. Inside the forest was a small hollow clearing. Grass was scattered. Leaves were trampled, and there, a large black panther was sitting, but he didn't look aggressive. His eyes held fear and worry. The panther slowly lifted its head. Dudu and the team stopped and stood still. Then, the panther gestured to one side. Under a bush, a small panther cub was lying down. Small, soft, weak, breathing heavily, eyes half closed, body warm, as if with a fever. Ellie said with a pounding heart, "Oh no, it's sick." The panther's voice was heavy but broken. "I didn't want to attack. I'm not a thief either. I was only looking for herbs for him. But wherever I go, the animals scream. They run away. My cub is dying." After that sentence, the entire jungle seemed to fall silent. Dudu stepped forward. "So, you were wandering because of a sickness and not to harm us?" The panther sighed. "I am strong, but I am helpless right now. I never thought that I would ask anyone for help." Benny's eyes welled up. Momo was speechless. Cheater stood silent for the first time, and Dudu said his famous line, "It's okay, we will help. The king might scream, but he's not bad-hearted." The panther looked at Dudu in surprise. Ellie immediately said, "We must call Dr. Owl." Cheater flew away, shouting, "Doctor! Doctor! Emergency! Emergency!" Momo picked herbs from nearby bushes. Benny brought cool water from the river. Ellie gently supported the cub. Dudu said to the panther, "Don't worry, we are all here." Dr. Owl arrived with his big spectacles. He examined the cub. He ground some herbs and chewed some leaves to make an ointment. Then he said, "There is life in this cub. It can be saved if it gets the medicine in time." Tears came to the panther's eyes. I will never forget that all of you did this." Dudu smiled and said, "We are the jungle folks. We are very scared, but we never leave anyone behind." Slowly, the cub started to move. Its breathing became lighter. The panther held it lovingly. For the first time in the jungle, even a dangerous animal stood gratefully before everyone. A little later, the jungle started chirping again. The animals gathered. The panther promised that he would now participate in protecting the jungle. Everyone called Dudu the king with a heart again. Ellie said proudly, "Dudu, you truly acted like a king today." Dudu said, feeling shy, I just screamed a lot." The whole jungle laughed again. Night began to fall. Everyone slept peacefully. But far across the hill, in smoke-like clouds, 2 red eyes glowed. The panther saw it from where he was and trembled. "That is my enemy, the animal that the whole jungle world fears." Dudu asked, Who is it?" The panther said softly, "It is Shadowclaw. He has returned." And with this frightening moment, Episode 3